Hello everyone, in this video I want to talk about don't let AI uses you. So you see AI is all the rage these days. Doctors, cops, marketeers, firefighters, everybody's got some fancy tech telling them what to do. And sure, it's useful. AI helps us spot diseases, predicts crime, even figures out the best way to put out fires. But let's not kid ourselves. This stuff ain't perfect. AI screws up. It's got biases, bad data, and sometimes it just plain gets it wrong. And if people in higher stakes jobs lean too hard on AI, they might forget how to think on their feet. That's when things go south real fast. Take medicine, for example. AI powered tools can scan an x ray and speed up the diagnosis in seconds. Super helpful, alright? But if a med student spends their whole training trusting AI instead of learning the nuts and bolts of diagnosing people, what happens when the machine messes up? A rare disease pops up. The AI doesn't catch it, and now you got the doctor standing there like a deer in headlights, unsure what to do. That's how patients end up in trouble. Same goes for firefighters. AI might suggest the best way to get through a burning building. But when the flames are roaring and walls start crumbling, there is no time to double check what the algorithm says. A firefighter needs instincts, fast decision making, things no AI can replace, right? And don't even get me started on cops. They gotta read the situation in real time, no second chances. If they rely too much on AI data, they might hesitate or worse, misread a threat. That could cost lives, right? Now, if you're just using AI for marketing, finance, or cranking out content, it's not life or death. AI can whip up ad campaigns, analyze trends, and even write halfway decent articles, not as good as this one though. It's a huge time saver. Actually, just to mention that Google March 2025 algorithm is going to outrank articles written by AI because some people use content, AI generated content, to rank their keywords, put the anchor text within the content, and then they just blow the articles, they spread the articles all over internet, hoping that those keywords get ranked higher, but they penalize website that is trying to rank for those keywords or phrases. So don't do that. Even in these fields, if people stop using their own creativity and judgment, they are in for a rude awakening. AI ain't got human intuition. It can't think outside the box. If folks get lazy and let AI run the show, innovation's gonna take a nosedive. Take music industry as an example. See, people hate AI generated photos, music, painting, films, videos because they think it's not creative or natural. But the truth is, the person writing the prompt is the real creative mind behind it. AI is just a tool. They're the one bringing their vision to life. It takes precision. I mean, in music production, for example, there is a difference between someone using AI to help compose a song, using AI singer, and a major music production company using AI to create a pop hit with an A-list singer. In both cases, AI is involved, but there is still a human behind the process, making creative choices. So they can just dismiss a smaller music producer using AI music while they glorify Taylor Swift music because she's Taylor Swift. The producers both use AI machines for mixing the music, for producing the music to make it in terms of quality, improve the quality of music. Live concerts, there are AIs in all those devices to make it more exciting and interesting and sell more tickets. Of course, marketing is all involved in there too. So AI is everywhere. You can't just dismiss the average Joe using AI while glorifying certain producer, film producer, or film editor, or film composer, film post-production company, the major player one in Hollywood, Disney, everywhere, because they're Disney or Paramount or Sony. They all are using AI. Those actors in there, I mean, Martin Scorsese in the Irish guy, he used AI. And he has spent 10 years to finance that film. Finally, he made it. But still, he used AI, my friend. AI is here and there is no turning back. So get used to it. AI VFX might speed things up, but it still takes a lot of skill, precision, and human creativity. I use AI in my films but still, I was behind it. It takes time. It takes time to write the prompt, properly done prompt, because if the prompt sucks, then the result won't be nice. So AI isn't replacing creativity. It's just another tool artists use to make their ideas happen. Schools gotta set up some regulations. Some universities, college, institutes have already done this, but not all of them. That's why in my previous video, when I talked about helping students and warned them not to use ChatGPT to write their thesis, it's because of their own good. Because if they get caught, they won't pass the exam, they won't get their degree. So when you write essay, white papers, your thesis, try to use your own creative mind and formulate the sentences and wording on your own. Yes, I know there are ways to humanize the written through AI, but many universities are equipped with tools to recognize it. So you shouldn't take those chances. Medical students still need to know their anatomy. Firefighters need hands-on experience, and cops gotta train in real-world scenarios. You can't just trust the machine to do all the heavy lifting. In languages, for example. I mean, I know several languages, and I have been in many positions and many situations that I had no mobile at hand, I had no Google Translate at hand, I had no ChatGPT at hand, and on the spot I had to interpret from one language to another. See, if you want to learn language, learn it. Don't depend, oh, I have ChatGPT or DeepSeek, they do the translation for me. No, they are not correct. I mean, I tested it. I wrote a Russian article. There were some grammar issue within the article. So if I didn't know the Russian, there was no way for me to find it out. I would just copy and paste on the article online and go about my life. See, I mean, some languages, or French, some languages, if you do not know language and you use ChatGPT to translate a song, to translate an article, or even write a book in another language, you are playing with fire, because many languages have complicated grammars. I mean, if you compare French with Italian, French is more complicated than Italian, and Russian is more complicated than French. And don't get me started on Chinese. The comparison between Chinese and Japanese languages are huge. I mean, it depends on simplified Chinese or more traditional Chinese like Guangzhou. So don't rely on AI 100%. You really need to gain the knowledge. You really still need to study in order to, when you use AI, I'm not saying not to use AI. I'm not saying not to use ChatGPT or DeepSeek. I'm just saying that if you do not have a background and knowledge, you won't understand the article or the translation you get is right. So if we don't wake up to this problem now, we are looking at a future where people don't know how to do their jobs without a machine holding their hand. That's a dangerous medical error. Botched rescues, bad policing, it's all on the table if you are not careful. Like I said, AI is a great tool. ChatGPT, I'm in love with ChatGPT, man. I mean, if ChatGPT was a man, I would marry him. But here I'm talking about try to learn on your own and increase your knowledge, your own knowledge. Then you can use AI. And if you're using it, you can spot the problems and errors, because AI is there. The real power that still belongs to us humans. So let's be smart about this. Use AI, sure, but don't let it use us. Join my YouTube membership program. Get exclusive unbiased videos covering everything from AI and marketing to film production and more. Don't miss out. Until next time, have a lovely day or night. Maria Johnsen is signing out. Bye.